Well, now to a nurse who is strong on and off the emergency room floor. A Modesto nurse just took home a national title at the U.S. Strongman Nationals.
Yeah, I got a chance to speak with Shayna Vales to find out how she flexes her muscles in a couple different ways.
This is the belt, the championship belt that I won for getting first place.
Modesto's Shayna Vales proudly displays her shiny new piece of hardware after taking home first place in the women's super heavyweight division at the United States Strongman Nationals in Minnesota, her first national competition.
It felt kind of crazy to actually be able to accomplish it.
Some of the events included an overhead lift with 210 pounds, a deadlift she did 8 times with 435 pounds, and a 100-foot farmer's carry with 225 pounds in each hand. Shayna is staying strong mentally and physically as an ER nurse at Doctors Medical Center in Modesto.
Would you say that the mental strength to be an ER nurse is equivalent to being able to lift the weights, or is there a difference there in your opinion?
A lot of the training I do for this is, especially since it's so heavy, it is very, very much so more of a mental barrier most days than actually a physical barrier. Working in the ER, I see a lot of things that some days I don't want to see, or a lot of things that are hard to see. So sometimes sometimes they play hand in hand.
And for this ER nurse working on the front lines of the pandemic, Shayna isn't taking her super strength for granted.
Stick with your hobbies and your passions, and we all have a short life to live, and you need to live it while you can.
Yeah, good advice. Shayna, by the way, has competed in local competitions, but this was her first national competition, and she placed first. So how impressive is that? As she does have another comp coming up in October. And by the way, I asked what she eats because, she has to weigh in at a certain weight for her division. She says micronutrients, lots of protein, but staying hydrated. That was her #1 key, was to drink lots of water. So.
And
yeah,
lots of iron in terms of lifting iron,
There we go.
Yeah, pumping iron.
Got to keep the big guns going.
Yeah, incredible. Wow.